Hello, welcome back to Blueprints. So, perfect time to sit down with dinner? Yes, perfect timing. Back into the Blueprints house on day 17. Now, last time, we had a couple of pretty good runs. We opened the door of the antechamber, but we couldn't get into it because it opened the wrong one. We also tested what happens when you stay up all night. I did that offline. Turns out the answer is nothing. Nothing happens. Nothing happens at all. I did also make a minor discovery, which I'll tell you about, but I need something for it first. There is also something else. So, Valen Vane started playing this today, and I was watching him play it. And there is one thing I want to start doing, which is making a note of lowercase words in handwritten messages, because there's been a few, and I'm just curious about them. I think they may be relevant, perhaps. Perfect time to sit down with dessert. Very nice. I saw in the supermarket the other day, in the Sainsbury's, in the shop where you don't have to put £1 in a trolley in order to get it, Kinder chocolate ice creams, and I bought them, and they're pretty great. They're pretty great. They've got, it's like, because you know there's the white chocolate, and then there's the milk chocolate of the Kinder, and the milk chocolate goes over the white chocolate, and that is Kinder chocolate basically. And so the bottom half is the white chocolate, and the top half is the white chocolate covered in the milk chocolate. For some reason, the milk chocolate, the white chocolate, has like no crispiness or crunchiness to it at all. It's like I don't know what it is. It's like I don't know how to describe it. But like, you eat into the milk chocolate bit and it goes crunch. You eat into the white chocolate bit and it's just like soft white chocolate. And I don't know, A, how they've done it, or B, why. Because it's a little bit odd. Anyway, here we are in the house. Let's proceed forwards. There is also one thing I do want to do in the parlour, but we'll see if we find it on this run. Shall we go straight in with a storeroom? I think we might. The white in Kinder chocolate isn't really chocolate, right? More of a milk filling. Oh, maybe, yeah, I guess. The white chocolate in Kinder is soft, yeah. Normally, though, yeah, it is soft, I guess, but like it's still got a bit of bite to it when you put it in the fridge, and I normally do. So you'd think putting it in the freezer would also do that. Anyway. Right, that's that dead end sorted. Let's go this way then, and forwards, now that we've got a couple of keys. Nurse's station, that's a really bad one to have so early. We need that one later on. Pantry? Yes. Hello, Mo. Welcome. How are you doing today? We just started playing, so you're just in time. Right, here's the thing I wanted to do. Before we go into the pantry, here's something I realised that we could do. Hey, friends. They especially want to keep that soft characteristic for the people who don't eat their chocolate at fridge temps, I guess, maybe. Yeah, it's true, but maybe. Last time, when I stayed up all night and wanted to see what happened, and nothing happened. At least I don't think it did. I didn't like get a trophy for anything, did I? I just want to check. Nothing popped here. No, okay. But I looked out to look at the clock, and I just walked up to this here, and I spotted a prompt that said make a wish. You can make a wish. So I'm going to make a wish. Still grafting extra hard at the moment, so done 3 days on the trot in the city centre this week. Knackered. Work from home tomorrow and Friday, thank God. Yes, work from home. What's my wish? Do I get to choose? 100 plus run, you've never seen that? Really? Making a wish? Well, I don't know what it did. I don't know what... I guess we've made the wish. Don't know what we've wished for. Also, something I should probably do is go over here and pick a thing. This may also light the fourth torch of the thing if we pick a room that we've not picked before. So we might see what happens there with that. Shrine. Make an offering, receive a blessing, or the root cellar is tempting. We get into that final room this run now, maybe. We wish for the 46th room. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. Okay. Huh. Or the tool shed, 2 special items. Now, the irony being that if you go into the tool shed, you'll probably get a spade. I think my time with it is done. I have the pieces to do what I think is the last big puzzle, but I don't have the time and patience to complete it. Okay. Well, maybe we will, and you can do it vicariously through me. I'm going to pick the root cellar, where there are roots in the cellar. That's the family tree, is it? So there's Herbert. Simon. Okay. So Simon, I know Simon's not me. That's a different Simon. I wonder if we were named after him, though. Herbert S. Sinclair. Brother to Simon H. Sinclair, who married Clara Epson. And then Mary Epson. Mary Epson. What's my name? Simon. It's not Epson, is it? Hello, Noodle. I also hit a point where my patience was tested too much, so I'll put it down and won't be going back, probably around the same point. Okay, interesting. We'll see if I stick it out. I'm aware that that's going to be many, many hours away, though, and we may not even get that far on stream. Who knows? Mary is definitely my mother, I think, if I recall correctly. I mean, that would track, because that would be great uncle, wouldn't it? Okay. But my name's not Epson, though. This barrel is different to the others. And there's also a dig spot there. Oh, so many dig spots. Okay, but we've not got a spade yet. Is the music very discordant for y'all too? It's a bit dark, I guess. A little unsettling. I'll go as far as to call it discordant, I'm not sure. Right, what I'm not seeing, which I was hoping I might in here, is a lever or a switch. Sounds distorted. Does it sound distorted for anyone else? Doesn't sound like time warps it. I sometimes get that on Twitch. Maybe pause and restart. Sometimes, like, weird pitch alterations. Sometimes I do get that on Twitch. I don't know why. In the other 2 rooms we've picked up here, we've found a switch to light a flame, but that's not happened this time. So we will press on, I think. Are these potatoes? Okay, dig spots more common, so we should try and go for green rooms today to take advantage of that. I mean, I'm just curious, because we can't... I mean, obviously we can't get into the garage this way, because... Oh, interesting. Ha. So the plank only goes over when you put the garage in, I guess. Oh, we also had a little drop. I've just spotted the drop frame indicator at 207. I don't know when that happened. It always baffles me when someone uses a word like discordant when English isn't their first language. I don't think I'd ever use a word like that. Yeah. God, people who are not English know English way better than I do. Right then, through the pantry then. Don't know what our wish is. Maybe it'll come true, maybe it won't. We just don't know. So here we go, a note. And I spotted here when I saw Valen pick up this note today that the bridge specifically in Bridgette is in lowercase, which does make me think worth taking a note of. So I'll just make a note.
That was a funny bridge.
A funny lowercase bridge. What does it mean? What does it mean? In terms of the message, in terms like the art message, we're pretty much there. We've got 1, 2, 3 that we don't have, and the ones that we don't have are the top 2. So it's something we out small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. So I think that might be 8. I get count small gates. I don't know what count small gates means. Maybe that'll make more sense when you fill in the top of that. But 8 dates, crack 8 safes would seem to indicate that if we find some dates noted around, then they may be the codes to crack the safes. And apparently there are 8 of them. I think we'll pop a bedroom in there. I don't think there was anything of note in here. Just this, which we have seen before. Okay, onwards. Mail room. My package has been delivered. Oh, I really want to go in there. Got one more chance off the entrance hall. No, I'm going to go for the chapel for now, and then I'm going to try and fill in some things down here. The nook. Ooh, maybe the West Wing Hall. Yes, I like that room. Oh wow, they are everywhere, not just in garden rooms. Fascinating. Okay. Did I see this before? Because I saw Valen pick this up, and I don't remember it, and I kind of just la 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 in front of the screen, so I didn't read it. But have we read this before? Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Oh. Okay. Lady Clara Epson, so that's going to be my mum's aunt, maybe? Or my grandma, maybe? Not sure. We ask that staff members refrain from drafting them. So staff members were able to draft in the house. It's not something like a special ability that you're given. At least I don't think it is. He may have given it to them. This would be a hallway adjacent to a closet, which works for us. So give us 3 items. That's a silver key, isn't it? Yes. Unlocking a door with a silver key leads to a room with many doors. Guaranteed. The rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. Nice. And a gem. Okay. Could do with a shovel. The garage. garage would give us 3 keys, but would be a dead end. That's interesting. I wonder if you can only drive the garage there, given its connection to outside, like specifically on rank 4. I think that's worth doing. Swap a gem for 3 keys. I'll have to go back to the foundation, but that's okay. Another dig spot there. The keys are here. And we can't open that without the car keys. That's a message from Babbage. Yes, okay. Done all that. Yes. Oil spill. Okay, nothing new there. Is that a spade? No, it's a wheelie thing. Gotta pay £1 to go through the chapel. Oh yes, and that leads into the foundation, of course. So, forwards. I think I might put the mailroom there. It's not the best choice, but I don't mind it. We've got another room off the foundation. Just occurred to me that I have a very low carb, high protein dinner. 10 of the former 100 protein? Chaotic protein! Let's go! I'd recommend it, but I know you're not a mushroom fan. I'm very much not a mushroom fan. 100 grams of protein. That's almost too much protein for one meal.
Yes. Many proteins. I've eaten quite a lot today.
Proteínas.
Proteínas. I've eaten quite a lot today, but it's been quite good food, I think.
Have you ever visited a Chinatown section in a major city?
Yes. Blobby blobby blob blob sweep. Blob blob blob.
Thank you.
Relics, hello. Feels like it's been a while. How you doing? Mushroom stuff with minced beef. There's some bacon in there, held together with lots of mozzarella. I see. Yeah. Playing some random games. So random. What are you playing? Right, what's in the box then? What have we had delivered to us?
Date packed 11/22. A brass compass and 2 gems. Okay. Now, I can't remember. I'm assuming that date is not going to be one of the important ones. Packed by K. Thompson. From the Sinker Company. Customers copy. 11/22. I'll just put a dates thing here. Anything you can find in my Steam library? Fair enough. I used a whole pack of mints. It's got it's a lot. Yeah, that's an awful. That's definitely 2 meals for me at least. And even then, that's quite a lot. 250 grams. Yeah, I'd cook I'd do that would be a bolognese. Oh no, 250 grams. No, I'd probably have about that. I reckon. Maybe that's maybe it's a bit much. Maybe I'd have it. I'd normally cook 500 grams of mince, and that might go over 3 meals, I guess. I think that'll be 3 servings of bolognese. I think. Cool. Back into the foundation then. 5 keys, 5 gems. This isn't too bad. Got lots of stuff. The den, I think, is where we go here. That's a pretty good room to have. Let's do it. Pick up gem. I've got a chicken chow raising and a bloody massive naan. Nice. Homemade or store ordered? Store ordered. Restaurant ordered. I don't think I've ever actually cooked like Indian food for myself properly before. I've always bought it from a professional. I'm gonna go this way. Fill in this gap down here. Spare room, hallway. That's a waste. Let's go spare room. Store bought clay oven bakery naan. Is that a brand? Clay oven bakery naan, or a type. It's a brand. Interesting. I might check it out. I did the thing again, didn't I? Where I asked an or question. I asked a question, a yes or no question, and then I asked if it was the other one of the yes or no. Which meant that I didn't. I'm assuming that you said yeah to the. It was a brand. Nook would lead back onto the entrance hall. Does arc off the entire east wing. Brand. Nice. Feels like a waste of a hallway there, but I'll do it. We've seen that one before. That's okay. Ooh, maybe the parlour. I think I'd prefer the library to be further up. We'll do the parlour here. Hopefully solve the puzzle and get another gem or two. Right, what's going on here? The black box is black. That is true. Unimpeachable. The black box is true. The black box is empty. Okay, well, that can't be true. So the black if the black box is empty, then that means they're all true, which means it's not the black box. I mean, it is the black box. The black box is black. Yes, words to live by. Oh. A magnifying glass. Good. Solve the puzzle. Nothing else worth having in here. Was there something back there I wanted to examine? Oops. Any text I needed to... We used it in the mail room already. Okay. The courtyard may well give us a spade. Maybe. Costs a gem. Corridor. It's so annoying to put that so early because you can guarantee that it's not locked further up. But the courtyard gives you more options. Another? In as many minutes? What is blueprints? Well, we have been given a house as an inheritance, but we only get to keep it if we can find the secret 46th room of the 45 room house. And we're assuming you found under have you sweep? We're assuming it's beyond the antechamber. And every day we would go into the house, the rooms are in a different configuration. And we kind of define the configuration. We draft a room off each door to go there. It's kind of a magic house. But I suspect it's not quite as magic.
Did you have a favorite book as a child?
Yes, as it would appear to be. Did I have a favourite book? The Hobbit was up there, for sure. I like Truckers as well. I'm going to go for the courtyard. Oh, there's a metal detector there. Not a spade, though. And we will go ahead. Security is not... Again, we're losing a door there. I'll take it anyway. We've got enough gems for now. Hello, Purple Traitor. Welcome back. Now then. There was a message earlier that... Oh, hello. Have I seen that before? Do I know that there's a knight in security? Security... No, that's new information. Good dancing. Now, I think we've already worked out what this says, because it says, unless written by hand, which we already knew. I'd managed to read that myself. There's us on the security monitor. We don't have a key card right now. We haven't missed anything. We'll turn the key card security system to low. Hybrid Havoc. Hybrid Havoc. Is the handle Tom Bacon's? Is Bacon's a surname or a verb, like Tom Bacon's things? Yes. It is my name. Tom Bacon is my name, but there is someone with the username Tom Bacon who refuses to simply hand over his account for free. So entitled. So yes, I resorted to Tom Bacon's. It was Tom _ Bacon for a while. But I didn't like having an underscore, so I changed it to Tom Bacon's. And the rest, as they say, is history. Challenge him to a round of Fall Guys. If he wins, he gets to keep the name. If I win, I get the name. That's very basic. I was going to say something funny, and then by the time I'd got round to thinking of something, I'd finished the sentence. Whoever probably makes the best bacon should have it. Well, we are both Tom Bacon, so we should both be able to make... Not that it matters. Not that having the name Bacon makes you good at making bacon. It shouldn't happen. November 4th. Could it be a date? A relevant date? That's also November 7th. There's a date there. Could order something. I want a shovel now. I don't want one later. Shovel is generally pretty useful, though. Nominative determinism. Sure, let's go with that. What was for dinner, Purple Traitor? Also, hello, Nixie. I did spot you do a little break dance there on your way in. Are you here by browsing the blueprints category? Hybrid Havoc. What day in game? We are day 17. You are? Well, welcome. We're having a great time with it. So far, so good. In terms of progress that we've made, we've opened one of the antechamber doors, but we've not been able to get through it because we blocked ourselves off. We've opened up outside, like we got through the garage. So we have our outer room. We found the secret garden. We pulled the lever in the secret garden. That's how we opened the antechamber door. Which lever did you do? The secret garden one. That one. Any puzzles or oddities you're currently tracking? We've got the art puzzle is mostly done. I'm missing 3 letters from the art puzzle. But I'm assuming it's going something we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. I don't know what count small gates means. I don't think I've really seen any small gates. And I don't know what the first 2 letters are. 8 dates, crack 8 safes leads me to believe, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, that there are relevant dates that are the codes for the safes. I don't think we've found 8 of them yet. We've definitely found 2, maybe 3. But that is currently what we're doing now. Then the music room is actually really good. Oh, that's actually perfect. And it's a new room. We've not done the music room yet, I don't think, have we? 2 gems is expensive, but we'll go in there. Which safes have you found? We've found the one in the parlour and the one in the office for sure. Can't remember if we've found any others. Is it just me or is that piano huge? Found the key card. That's good. That should go back to security then and reset. The thing. Oh, what's this? Denoted in verse. Denoted in verse. Cryptic. Oh, boudoir. Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. Boudoir. My metal detector is going off. Why is my metal detector going off? Because of the harp. I can't put the harp in my pocket. I will look at the music momentarily. I want to find this first. What is it? Oh, there it is. Harps are so metal. There's only 2 rooms back to security. I know we don't have many steps to do. We'll reset this to high. Oops, I finished a whole pint of Ben & Jerry's. I see no problem with this. Right, what's going on here then? Four pages. Ah, yeah, there was some... Oh! We found a piece of music the other day, didn't we? But not in here. Did I make a note? I'm pretty sure the bold word was message. But I can't think where we found it. I've also started to track lowercase words in handwritten messages. Like in lowercase words in handwritten messages that are always the rest of them are uppercase. I don't know why, but it does seem important. So far I've got bridge and, well, so far I've only written down bridge because I only started doing it today. But I did remember that there was one on a thing about the levers. It was either east or west. I think it was east, but I'm waiting until I find it again. Right, music. Let me put a new page for music. Bold music words. First. Also, what does it actually say? Find here within these first words sung the key you seek in major tongue, but half of the sheets are missing from the four you hold, the rest far flung. Okay, yeah. A half note held is quite the pun. Among this scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys. In bold words sung. By you and me, a fractured note, an urgent plea. In bold words sung, I do repeat, the ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due and all the rage that will ensue while working on this simple clue, while white pages lined with melodies do. Now that's a capital D. It's like a bold D, it feels like. I'm not sure if that's just a weird printing. I'll come back to it in a second. White pages lined with melodies do hide the words we've come to seek, and from our choice among all these we write down one that seems to be the loudest type with ink that bleeds, which is the. First words on the, and then there's more somewhere. Because it also seems as though maybe not. I think maybe that F was no, that first F. Okay. Bugger! I've just dropped my party poppers and my notebook. Please hold. Please hold. I'm back. Okay. So there's some more music around somewhere in the house. Now, did we pick up... Oops. We got the key card. Does that count as the major key then, I assume? And then we picked up a regular key. There was also something... Was there something about 8 major keys somewhere? Can't remember where I saw that. Right, we're pushing forwards then. Commissary, we've only got £3. Gymnasium. We're already running out of steps, though. That's not a bad place for a commissary, actually. If we want to come back here. Could get more money later, exactly, yeah. It's quite far up the ranks as well. 4 gems, though. I wouldn't mind saving some of them. Right. What are you beeping at? Oh, I can't believe I've not got a shovel! Are you selling one? No, you're selling 2 sledgehammers. Spending the running shoes as well. What am I looking at here? Where's... Hello? It's not pointing at anything behind the counter, is it? What? Oh my god, there's a key on the floor. Nice. We've had 3 hailstones, your flowers are dead? Jeez, that's quite a hailstorm. Someone tried to throw that key away. Why would you waste a key? Well, we're already past day 12 to 16 now anyway. We know the password. That sucks. I'm sorry about that, Mendy. Got 8 regular keys. I guess I'll use a regular key here rather than a silver key. This is the only way forward, though. It's a bit concerning. Oh, God. That's a bit concerning, actually. Oh, surely it's not going to give us a dead end, is it? Ah! Okay. Ooh, that was close, though. Ooh, the office. It's the only one that we can do, really. That was very close. That's cost 2 gems as well. I need my gems back. Should I? I can't buy any. I can buy 1. Wipes me out, though. I don't really care about the other items. I'll buy a gem. West. The anti-stimuli in the greenhouse is broken again. I think I had it in my mind that that was in the courtyard, and that's not where it is. And I think I've only drafted the greenhouse once. And I've only picked up the broken lever once, maybe? Haven't worked out what this means. Don't know why there's only 1 in black. Assuming that the titles are the important part of this message. No lowercase words. Nothing that would indicate a date here, however... Servants' quarter, maid's chamber. I don't think we've got either of those yet, so we should do that later. We can spread gold. I think I don't mind doing that. Maybe later, actually. If we get the conference room, that'll be handy. We can access email from here, and it's the only place that we can access email from. I'm going to try these dates, given that these are the only ones you can only get these from the office, unless you remote in. But you know, 11:01, 10:08. No, it's American format, isn't it? So that'll be 10.7. And 10.05. I don't think there's anything else that resembles a date. Any of these things. No. Hello. I've got a very large face. Ah, that's not funny. Let's try some codes. $11.01. Hang on, I'm not sure they did it twice. Nothing. 10.08. Nothing. 10.07. That's not funny, made me laugh out loud. Nope. 10.05. No. And the only other date that we have is from the mail room so far, which is 11:22. No. Well, I'm glad me declaring something wasn't funny was funny. Okay, so... Nope. 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 Definitely seen the hand and the crane and this weird thing before in other rooms. When stream ends, please shout at me to go to sleep. Were you up late the other night about some BTS thing? Is that what you were up about? Now this is guaranteed to be safe, right? It's not going to give us 3 dead ends. The only problem is if it gives us a room with more than 2 gem cost. Is that a risk I'm willing to run for now? $3 a.m. for the last 2 nights. Oof. Was at work today on 3 hours sleep. Shit. I mean, this would probably be a really good room, given that it's so open. I've got to use the silver key here, surely. Gives us so many options. The passageway. Oh my god, what is a chamber of mirrors? You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. That's kind of cool. No blips here, no more blips. I'm still on 207. Oh, I mean, the passageway is just so good, but the conference room means we could go back to... We're in the office, we could spread here. We don't even need to leave the room. I would indeed have monies for the commissary. Again, not that I'm really... I could buy some more gems, I guess. Money. 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 Have I read this? Yes, I have.
Money, please.
Money, please. Lock them in the safe. Is there a safe in this room? Got 22 quid now. That's nice. If there is a safe in this room, I've no idea where it is. That's about spreading, which is a funny word. Kind of looks like that comes away. I've no idea what I'd do to trigger it. Icon has money. I like money. I'm seeing no indication of any dates on here, even if there was a safe here. There's no other notepads that have got anything written on them. Well, this chair is out. Don't know what that means. After meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them... Oh, in the office safe. Okay, so there's not a safe in here. Okay. Still no indicator of safe code, other than we know that that's not... We know that that's what it isn't.
But what about the poo?
That's a good question. Maybe there's a poo in the safe as well. Hello, Wolfman. Can't remember if I said they've been doing salary benchmarking at work to make sure our salaries are in line with similar other jobs. I didn't think they'd do anything for us, but I was wrong. We got another $1,500 a year. Nice. Handy little pay rise. Good. Amy? To the commissary? Yes. 8. Let's go. That had some bass. I will take the set of gems.
Disgusting! A nugget of purest
Poo!
I wasn't burping a poo. Does mean that we've been underpaid for who knows how long. Yeah, true. I sat and made an approving face. Yes. Oh, do I get the sledgehammer? I don't think I've seen any. I don't want to. I want a bloody digging thing. A bloody digging thing. I've only got 15 steps left. Now we can get in this room for free. Still waiting for the NHS one to go through and this promotion to materialise. Actually doing the job now just unofficially. That sucks. That you having to do the job unofficially. Hope they get that sorted for you. Oh, gymnasium's going to kill me. I think I'm going to go for... I could buy some food, which may actually be what we need. The observatory is tempting, though. How many stars have we got? 11, I think. Fuck it, I'm going to go observatory because I like it. 12th star, and this is only ever going to get better. That said... dead end room is more common today if we do that one, and that's going to be the case until day 15. I feel like I shouldn't do that. I'm gonna do that later if we have the steps, because I'm just curious, because if like objectively that's bad, so it feels like I shouldn't do that. But now that the day is almost over, well, we've still got 14 steps left, and we might find something that gives us a bunch more. So I won't take it just now. But if we are running out, then I'll come back. For example, the dining room, which will be on rank 7, but that's fine. The dark room, I think it's got to be the dining room. More hail? What the hell's going on there, Mendy? Also, the guest bedroom would give us 10 steps. I think I'll take the dining room for now. How big are these hailstones? Had more hails this afternoon than the last 5 years. Jesus. Okay, we can't eat yet, but we can as soon as we open this next door. This way. And we will open this next door, this way, after the break. Twitch says we need to run ads every hour, so that's what we do. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Goodbye.
What's that got to do with my knob?
Welcome back to our playthrough of Blueprints. It's day 17. We are in the dining room, heading north. Hello, Ellen. Welcome. I saw you come in during the ads there. Good day. So our dining room is on rank 7. When we open the next door, we can have a meal. And we have a key for it. So that's fantastic. That is probably a really good time to put a passageway in. So I will do that. Now, do I actually have to go into the room in order to... I do, don't I? I need to go there. Wait, is this not rank 8? There we go. Okay, now we'll go and get it. "20 steps. Yeah, I'll have it now. Running low. Nice, up to 31. That'll do, pig. That'll do. I'm going to investigate this away, which is a keycard door. Lovely. Drawing room. I like. Yeah. We'll try and fill in that way a bit. Oh! I actually don't have the letter for this room. Chart. Crate. A box and a chart. What could they mean? That popped... What was it last time? It was crate before. It's not going to be box, is it? Because if... What could that be? A chart, a graph? But then that's not going to... What do I think it is? I think it's C. I think it's count. Rate? I mean, that feels tenuous. Crate and rate. A rate of increase? Oh, I don't like it. What else could it be? I'm not feeling good about it. You just looked it up? I'll hold off for now. Now then, I think I am actually going to go this way, because this would give us a room that we haven't got the... Oh, come on. The attic. 8 items. We're 1 gem short. You bastard. We haven't done the laundry room yet. We could redraw them. Laundering currency. You know what? Given that we've not done it yet, I'm gonna take the laundry room. This is a new room for us. Is the coat hanger an item? No. I don't know how laundering currency works. Do I do it in the washing machine? How do I launder currency? Oh. Costs £5 would exchange all of your keys with all of your diamonds. Ooh. Oh, there's choices. I see. All of your diamonds with all of your money. So you could get 12 diamonds. All of your keys with all of your money. So you can basically swap all the numbers around. I really like the idea of having 12 diamonds instead of 12 money. For a price, yes. Oh, yes, it does cost 5. This is a good point, yes. Still, though, that's still, what, 7? And I do need them. Yeah, happy with that. That'll do. Okay, here's the art. What have we got here? A chief and a chef. So that's going to be an eye. So it's going to be an F. Is it going to be an if? If we? Maybe that's not 8. Pool would lead into the antechamber. Well, we haven't opened the door yet, but if. It's a pretty big if. The master bedroom will be a dead end. And would also only give us 2 steps. I'll take the pool. There's the antechamber. Let me in. So we've got a lamp and a plane. Flight and light. Yeah, F. Okay. If we count small gates. 8 dates, crack 8 saves. I mean, it could be light dates. That doesn't make sense. Fight dates? Light dates. Makes sense for it to be 8, but I don't know. Let's see if we can get there today. Back through passageway. And through drawing room. Boiler or no, that'll be a dead end. Greenhouse. It's got to be the boiler room, hasn't it? Power source. Could redraw them. That's not a bad shout, actually. Laboratory would be a block. Showroom. We obviously can't buy anything, but cost 2 gems. That felt quite pricey. I'm assuming it's always the same items for sale, isn't it? Yeah, these are familiar. Okay. Was there anything else to pick up in here? I don't think so. Yeah, 4 keys still. The veranda. Oh, it's another 2 gems. That's pricey. But I will take it. Sledgehammer. Well, that's nice. I don't think I've seen a chest. I might have chest blindness. Oh, there's one right here. But it does feel like... Oh, hello, 3 more gems. Yes, thank you. It does feel like I hardly ever see gems. There's also something popping on my metal detector. A key! Ah, nice. Okay, that was actually a pretty good room. I really want a shovel! So many digging spots in this house today. Absolutely wasted. I might take the boiler room now. It's an annoying dead end for the nurse's station. And then this. Okay, I need to find some art in this room. Is there art in the boiler room? I hope so. I think it's down below, isn't it? Now I think about it. Did I see some art down there below? Oh, please let there be art down here. No, is there not? Could have sworn there was. Or was that just wishful thinking? May have just been wishful thinking. Should have considered that because I really wanted to see what this art was in this room. I need this one. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, genuine question actually asking. You can answer. Is there art in this room? Is there art in the boiler room? Because I don't think so. Fuck! Gosh darn it. Okay, never mind them. Another key! Shit! The foyer. I think is a new room. Or is now a good time to put the best bedroom. The best guest bedroom. Hallway doors are always unlocked. It's a new room. I'll take it. Isaac Gates. Edwin Sinclair. Oh, Baron. Count. Ariana. Feels like an anagram. Well, thank you for pointing towards a door I can't go through. Major Nichols Key the Fourth. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Lord William Epson. Okay, so this is where those titles are relevant, I'm pretty sure. But I don't see any way to interact with any of these. And if it is count small gates, the thing that just ticked in my head there was, if we count small gates, I mean, this is Count Isaac Gates. Does that mean anything? I don't know. Strange room. It says he's a Gates. Yeah, I know. I'm wondering, the thing that just went through my head, like, if there are small busts of him throughout the house, do we need to count them? I don't know. Might be clutching at straws. Was Count Isaac a small man? I mean, there may be other Gates around. Other Gateses. I don't think there's much else to do in here. All that has done is unlocked all the hallways. Hallway doors are always unlocked. I wonder if that applies retroactively. Not that it matters for now, because we have the thing for the passageway. Okay. Did I take... I don't think I made a note of that, or did I? No, maybe I did. It went Queen, Lord, Baron... Queen, Count, Lord, Baron, Manor. Oh, sorry, Major. Queen, Count, Lord, Baron, Major. And Count was the only one in black, and the rest were in red. There's nothing I can interact with there. Tell me your secrets, Count Gates. Okay, well for now then, back through the boiler room, which has no art in it, and up to the passageway? That's a block, isn't it, that door there? Yep. Go straight over here. Shame we don't have 3 gems for the cloister. It's got to be the dark room. It's got to be the dark room, but there's no point I might as well just draft off the dining room. I'm not going in there. Bugger. It's got to be the workshop, but now will be a really good time to put a nurse's station in. Think. If I don't put the nurse's station in, then it's day over. There's something to pick up, and it is very near. Shovel! Oh my god! About bloody time. An old shoe. Watch the house just be absolutely full of old shoes now. Coins. This is where we found it. 8. Message. Okay. I'm seriously considering my level of dumbness with this game. I feel really stupid. Don't feel stupid. There's nothing to be... it's a different experience watching compared to playing, I'm almost certain. Because I'm the one who has to do the thinking. You just have to watch. What can I combine? Nothing with the rabbit's foot. Shovel and compass makes something. Dowsing rod. I'm curious. Shovel and metal detector. Detector shovel. Probably pretty good, actually. Anything else? Compass. Magnifying glass and metal detector would make burning glass, which we made last time and didn't use. You also can't think and look at things in your own time in order when watching a stream. Yeah, I may be going at a different pace to your thinking. I want to do a detector shovel. Greater chance of finding money and keys. Much greater chance of finding money and keys while digging. Now, if only we had the steps with which to do all our digging. Should probably have made that before we did any digging. Never mind. Please give me something that gives me loads of steps. I did say I wanted to go into the boudoir, didn't I? That's where we found one of the safes. The ballroom is basically free to put down. Because it costs 2 to put down. But then we get 2 back when we go in. Have I had the ballroom yet? I don't think I have. New room, let's take it. Shiny. Is this more music? Ah, haha, hello. So 6 is R. And what does the page say? Under these stars the dance is held, and to the floor we are compelled. The gowns glide on and music swells, and at the end the clock strikes 12. What that means only time can tell. 2 remain for one last dance and spin again around clock hands, and as they turn a second chance to rise above the falling sands, the true time lost in past romance. True. First words on the blank are true message. Is what 1 to 8 spells reads out. First words on the something are true message. Is it going to be the first words of the musical pages? Should I have been noting them down? I did wonder that, but I think I looked at them on the 1 to 4, and they didn't really make sense. But under 2 could go together, I guess, maybe. Clara and Simon. The shape on the wall door directly opposite where you walked is the BTS logo. in Eclipse Ball 1952. 1952, maybe a date. Does that count as a date? That there. Okay. I don't think there's anything else to see here. There's a music stand here, but nothing to do there. Okay. Really want the vault. Really want the vault. Okay, well, I see the gymnasium or dead end. And there's something metallic here. It's the car keys. We do, and a regular key as well, thank you. We do have the garage in, but it's miles away. Okay, I'm hoping, oh god, this is such a wish draft. I made a wish. My wish is that we draw the nurse's station here. Thank you. Yeah, gotta be. Also, really do want the pump room in this house because we have the boiler room. First time we've actually got the boiler room and the pump room if we do that, but with only 8 steps to do, there's nothing to get there. Sets me to 20. Oh, dice. Nice. It's the same book. We've read this. Yeah. Anything new with it being the nurse's station? Don't think so. That's a really very large goose. Concerning that, I mean, how many people are they expecting to carry around this place? Honk. Annoying that we've got to go through the gymnasium to get to it. Never mind. Was it as depressing as the Burr book? No, it was quite meta. I don't think it was as depressing. It's just about a boy who's obsessed with red. The greenhouse, the library is the only non-dead end here, so I think it's gotta be... Did we have a book out? Yes. Oh, what's this? Treasure map! Okay, well, we're almost there, but that's only going to give us money, I think, isn't it? Might be able to get there? A Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, a modest account of our town by Sir Andrew Dahl. The third largest town in Fen Aries and site of its former capital, Reddington, is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the Botanical Gardens. However, Reddington has much to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming and underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Hang on. Reddington is that type of unique enchanting place that lingers. Is it still going? No, it's not. Stop now. Reddington is that type of unique enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. The Botanical Gardens. Reddington's most popular attraction and a guaranteed crowd pleaser, the Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its Aegean canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. And that is Ilex ex Meserve, a specimen of holly unique to Reddington's mountains, and this is the Mount Holly Estate. That's a unusual selection of letters. Just a little bit out of sorts there. I'm just going to make a little note of that. The holly. It's called Ilex X Meserve. Okay. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epsom, has recently always been a private residence, serving as the family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epsom, his oldest son Lionel Epsom left the estate to never return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Aries when Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. What does it say about that species of holly? A specimen of holly unique to Reddington's mountains, is what it says about the holly. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes, just Google to check if it's a real species. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil,
Serene stillness. Rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fen Airy's premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake,
tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows. Thank you, SMG IDs, for the blobby voice. Hello. Tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous of the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Do we think it's relevant or spoiler? I want to tell you what Google says. I would prefer not to know for now. Because I don't know if it's relevant or not, and I'd rather work that out in the game. How you doing, Smg? How am I pronouncing your name? SMG IDs is a mouthful. Mount Holly itself, at an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Redington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Redington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Redington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of the Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. SMG, it's a deal. How are you doing, SMG? Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourist wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Redington's central railway station, in a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Oh, there's no trains anymore? Now the turnstiles, footbridge and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Redington. And that's the map there. So there's Mount Holly, the Botanical Gardens. So where's our place? There's the Station Bazaar. There's Mount Holly. There's the station. Botanical Gardens. Where's the Mount Holly estate? What's this down here? Tanner Fork. Angel Tower. Arias River. Or Aries River, maybe. It's a weird E if it is. Mount Perma, the Featherfall Keep. Okay. Not sure that was quite so enlightening. A bit of lore, I guess. A couple of years in here. I don't know if they're worth trying in the safes, but I'll make a note. (1951) and 1972. Cool. So we can go this away. In fact, we have to go this away. We have 2 dice. Must remember I can re-roll if I wish. Bookshop. That's new. I'll tell you what, though, I really do want the laboratory because we have the boiler room. I know Pippin wants the bookshop. The boiler room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can get there and back again. I think. Yeah, because it's from there. Lab makes sense, it's not a dead end. I mean, the bookshop is also not a dead end. You can't see because my camera's in the way. But the laboratory, this will be the first time we draft the laboratory and the boiler room the same round. And I want to see if I can make that work. I've no idea how it would, though. I don't know how power works. Do all rooms have the trunking? I'm not sure they do. Let me just double check, because it's going to cost us 2 to get into the gymnasium. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Just about. Oh, we can do an experiment as well, can't we? Oh, this might be lucrative. The next 3 times you open a lock trunk... I mean, set your steps to 40 is great. But I don't think any of these are really going to allow it. We don't have much drafting left. Permanently add 1 to your gold allowance? And then we just start every day with 1? Permanently. When you draft a hallway from another hallway, I don't think that's going to happen here. I'm going to take this one and this one. Yeah, you can mix and match the A and the B. I'm going to do this. Experiment started. I don't think there's anything on the network that's going to be useful for us. Piped in from the boiler room. Let's see if it's possible then, shall we? Because I suspect I'm actually going to have to map that trunking. And there's no trunking in this room. Okay, I will ask this. I don't mind going in and out of this room so I can reset it at the nurse's station. Oh, there's something in this room. Oh, a broken lever. Ooh, okay. Ooh, oh shit. Okay. Damn. I'm pretty sure the greenhouse is going to cost gems to draft. And I don't have any. Okay, here's my actual question that I'm actually asking. Given my setup, just a yes or a no, given my setup with this library next to here, is it possible for me to bring power to the laboratory? Is the question I have. Mandy doesn't know. What's the map? This is the map. Boiler room is here. Laboratory is there. Nope. Okay, cool. Thank you. We'll save that for another day then. In the meantime, we'll continue drafting. So annoying. I don't think I'm going to be able to... Okay, there's nothing new there. Then... Because I know with the payroll, it puts... No, I was wondering if running payroll would add anything to the nurses' station. I need to do it from... the office. Does seem like they should be paying the nurse. Right? I don't know if they are, though. Run payroll. Each staff member's room. I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to work. But we'll have a look anyway, given that it's basically free if I make sure that I have less than 10 when I go in here. There we go. I don't think so. I don't see any money. I don't see any checks. Interesting. Okay. Right then, in that case, the only open door that we have is off of the laboratory. No gems. So it's got to be the coat check, which I think is going to close us off. It's a pretty full house, though. What are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. I had 2 dice. I hate myself. What do I check then? I mean, it feels like I should check the detector shovel. But also the broken lever feels really important. Detector shovel, broken lever, detector shovel, broken lever. The broken lever feels like I've seen very rarely. Okay, well then that's us done then, I think. We can't go anywhere. Wait. Go on, you may say. You may say, given that I think I'm done, treasure map is in the one place that we can't get to. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it's this room. Ah. I guess maybe I can't dig here. It's too small to dig. Oh. Go on then. Dig. Can you dig it? Yes, you can. It's going to be so much money that I can't take with me anywhere. Money and gems. £25 and 3 gems. Cool, that would have been great literally any other time in the game. Oh, gosh darn it. Because we can do no more drafting. And I've got no freezer. There's no point me laundering any of it, because 3 out of 10, thank you. Yeah, I think it's done. I think I'm calling it a day. God, what a waste of the root cellar. Because even if we do go back and try and find digging spots, I'm not gonna find anything that I can take with me to the next thing, I think. Oh, yes, observatory. Good shout. Thank you. Just poke my head back in here. How do I get there? To the dining room. Dead end rooms are more common. Not that it matters now. I have this, yeah, I noticed that as well. The very glassy sounds of the ballroom. Did you ever walk up this room? The only reason I've had to walk upstairs in that room is just to realign the telescope. But once it's realigned once, it's just always aligned. It just goes up here. And you can twist it around. Right, that's us done then, I think, for this day. Call it a day. Call it. Not bad. Corporate manager. We have the conference room, the office, and the mail room. Makes it a corporate manor. 100 steps taken. 5 new rooms. Productive. Nice. Continue. We go again. Man, that was almost 2 hours. The ads are about to run again. That was a long day. No idea what I wish did. Dear 18. Okay. Should we go back outside and oops. Pick an outdoor room. 3 in an hour? What's going on? This RNG today. Crikey. Right, what do we have? Yeah, I know.
This is what... Ooh, a shelter. In the shelter, yes. We've not had the shelter yet. And we're going to get protected.
We make our own luck.
Yes, we do. For example, by picking the shelter, I get no negative effects on the next 3 bedrooms. Hello, Mandy. Hello. I'm gonna go for the shelter. The eerie shelter. I think there's a computer in here. It looked like there was remote access as well. From the computer terminals. Let's see back up there. I can. Oh, is there anything here? security picture. Wow, this music is eerie.
Fuck, what the hell? Time lock safe. Ooh, okay. Hello, Angel Cake. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access
to the terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. What the fuck? Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the three of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. What the fuck? That's an interesting point. So what happens if you're in a room and the room is removed from the draft pool? Where do you exist in that time? How unsettling. Well, I'm going to log on to the computer, but we're going to log on after the break. I will see you in 3 minutes. Goodbye. Welcome back to Blueprints. It is day 18. We are in the shelter at the very start of our day, and we are going to connect to the computer terminal and see what options we get in the bomb shelter. Time lock safe. Can be accessed by setting an unlocked date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Okay. Oh shit, what's today's date? Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no, I don't know the date. Can't I just do it in days since I've been here? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go back on that for now. Radiation monitor. A measurement of the radiation levels can be detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in the laboratory. If the oh shit, have I been oh shit, really? If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all the doors in the house will automatically unlock. So if I'm doing the experiments, that boosts it? So it's probably low now. I did one yesterday, but I'm assuming it doesn't. There's got to be, if there's no rooms in the house. Yeah. Okay, so what if I do an experiment and then come back here, then everything unlocks? That's interesting. That would indeed be useful. It's going to cost me a bunch of steps to get outside, but maybe. Nothing new here. No data transfers? No. Okay. Can't do email from down here? No. Cool. Okay, log out then. And there's no little switch that we can turn to light the flame. Doesn't look like it. Okay then. So I need to learn what today's date is, which I definitely have done, because it's got to be in a document somewhere. It may even be on the letter in the hallway. Oops. Yeah, this way. It cost me 5 steps to get over there. It's quite expensive to do that each day. I mean, yeah, they wouldn't have written this with a date on, will he? No. Okay. It was in. No, it wasn't in. No, it wasn't in the prelude, because he didn't know what day he was going to die. Or maybe he did, but he didn't tell us that he knew that. Right then, entrance hall. Let's go. Where do we begin? With the spare room? Sure, why not? And then yeah, I'll take the parlour. What mysteries do you have for us today? The gems are in a box with the statement containing the letter B. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box with the statement containing the letter U. So the gems are definitely in a box containing the letter B, because they all contain the letter B. Which means this is true, so this has to be false. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. So I need a box that doesn't have the letter U in it, which is this one. No U's? Yes. Huzzah. Okay, onwards. Early to be spreading. Chapel? And now's actually probably a good time for the chapel, because I've got no money, so I can go through it without actually spending anything. Shelter. Oh, shit, yeah, but I wouldn't have paid anyway. Because of the thing. Because of the shelter. God damn it, okay. I will take the den. And then I might fill in this gap here. Storeroom's not a... I mean, it's not great. Okay, I'll put it there. Guess there's a couple of keys. Nothing else to be had. Locksmith sells keys. The bedroom would connect to the foundation. That's not too shabby, don't mind that. Nothing of interest. No. Very well. No small busts of Mr. Gates. I'm gonna head over this way, I think, first. Fill in some of these lower ranks. It really wants me to do that hallway closet. I'm gonna take the pantry here. Have a banana. 3 steps. Thank you very much. Actually, I mean, I might... yeah, I'll put the hallway there. I like there being 2 routes through, if we can make it happen. Kitchen would connect. Food for sale. It's an early place for the kitchen. Also requires me to spend a gem, which I don't think I want to do. It does mean that there is then only one way back out to the entrance hall, and it's a long way. Fuck it. Again, the hallway closet, good lord. Okay, gotta be library then, I think. We can check out a book if we want to. We've read most of them now. Is there? Oh, there's a thing here. I'd rather not be using keys on chests. We've read that one, we've read that one. We've read these 2. History of Arindia or the Fixed Stars. Is that the same book that's in the observatory? Or is that a different one? I'm curious. I'm going to take that one. Bookshop's back. And it does connect up nicely, but I am also curious about the attic giving us 8 items. They're all new rooms. There's not really a bad choice here. 3 gems for the attic. I'm kind of tempted to say, given that while we can afford it, we take the attic. It does leave us only one way out. I mean, that one also leaves us one way out, but we could... yeah, fuck it, I'm going to take the attic. There's a gem. We've actually got to find the 8 items now, don't we? Oh, a lockpick kit. Nice. And a sledgehammer. Excellent. We can get that chest in the library. There is a bishop in the attic. That sounds like a code phrase. I don't mean to alarm you, but there's a bishop in the attic, if you know what I mean. Look, son. Look at the train? I don't think that's a train. I'm not sure what that is. He's not interested in the slightest. Another gem. Oh, goody. We can smash that open. Keys and money and gems. And a gem. Okay, this is actually pretty lucrative. See you, Mendy. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you've enjoyed yourself. Parapets. Oh yeah, maybe that's what they are. Oh, a letter. Dear Miss Marigold, thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we have come to the conclusion that although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalogue, and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you, otherwise it has been recycled. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. By Thomas Yanders, editor. Change the ending to political. This would be, yeah, The Red Prince. Okay. Ruffington Red Publishing Children's Book Department, Conchetta Street. Okay, I'm going to make a note of the date there, which is April 12. Which in American is 04/12. Have I got all the things from up here? I think so. Not quite sure where that sun's coming from, but never mind. Okay. There's a key on the box. Which box? Oh yeah, so there is. Thank you. Should have been counting. Okay. Let's smash this. Ooh, key card. And a gem. Okay. So we could do with getting security in. So back up to the foundation. Down to 35 steps already. Don't have my detector shovel. Ooh. I do like the aquarium. Might be more useful to us later when we have effects for different things. The observatory in the meantime, I'll take it. Gives us 13. So my understanding would be the fixed stars, it is the same book. So it's gonna give us Draxus the Dead, but also 1 gold because there'll be 13 stars in the sky. Not sure it's worth it. If it had been the twins, I might have taken it. But not today. Ooh, nope, that would kill the game. Unless we go back through the chapel, which I'd rather not do. Not necessarily, what do you mean? You think it might be a different combination of making 13? It's possible. I suspect it's going to go for the largest one first, and then additional things to fill it out, I would have thought. It's tempting, but yeah, not worth the risk, I think. Cloister, 3 gems. I'll take the corridor for now, I think. It's a bit early, wasted early, but never mind. If you have steps left later, yeah, we'll see what happens. It's got to be the dark room then, hasn't it? Oh, which we are protected by. It'd be interesting to see how this manifests. The lights just stay on. Cool. Going back on ourselves. That's really good for code check. Great. Put that there. Now, what does it actually say? The next 3 red rooms drafted. Okay, so I'm protected from this for as long as it's here. Good. I'll have my broken lever back. Down to 26 steps already. Use half of them. You may ask a question about the broken lever. Lockpick. Nice. It's got to be the boiler room. Otherwise we're at a dead end. Can it be used in the foundation? I don't think there's anywhere to put it in the foundation. It seems as, according to the note, it's it broke off from the greenhouse. So we could do with drafting that again. Was there a handwritten note in here? Oh, there's a gem here. Oh, missed that. There was... Ah, but it's all lowercase. Okay. Okay. £7. Commissary will be a dead end. Dining room would lead north. I think I'd rather draft the dining room a bit further up though, because we have to come back to it if we want the meal. Courtyard costs a gem. We've got 7 so far. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's given us a shovel. Thank you. Could have given us it last time, but never mind. Money. Thank you. £3 and... Ooh. A large turnip. That'll do. That'll be a dead end. The drawing room. Yeah, it's gotta be, I think. Leads north. Don't mind that. We get an opportunity to re-roll. If we don't like what we see. I think I really want security at this point because we need to set the security level too high. Because we have a key card. Just check we have a key card. Yes. Was there something else I wanted to do in here? No indication of the date. Is there any indication of the date? Does the computer tell me what day it is? Not missed anything there. Ah, god damn it. Okay. Lots of space down here to fill in. I suspect this is going to be the same situation. I don't think we're going to be able to send power over there. I think we need to draft it nearer the boiler room. I think that courtyard is going to... Last shelter, thank you, Mo. Probably, I mean, I think I was probably going to head there anyway, to the archives, because I'd want the laboratory close to the boiler room. Because there's a lot of options off of there. Was there anything in here worth seeing? This is where all the clippings were. I don't think there's anything else on the shelves. This is the way south. Ugh, god damn it. I don't want to put a passageway there. That feels like a waste. Ooh, we can do an experiment. But again, it feels... I don't think I can put power there, can I? The only other option is the lav, which will be a dead end. 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck it. I'm just gonna put the lab in. And do an experiment. Have I read this note already? Yes. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, that should be happening fairly often, because we just set it to high. Lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. Oof. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. I think I prefer that, I think. Yeah. We're gonna do that. Yeah, okay. There's no security door here, though, is there? Nope. And regarding power, I mean, that we can run power through there. I don't think there's power in the drawing room. I'll have to have a look. I want this room, though. It is locked. Oh, we can use the lockpick kit? No, we can't. Okay. I want this one to be something that has art in it. And the terrace and the patio won't have that. Although the terrace is an excellent room to have. God damn, I want the terrace. Especially if we're hunting for the... If the 2 rooms between security and boiler room have power, you're golden. Yeah, I'll have to check. Got 3 gems. That's enough to draft the greenhouse if we get it. The patio is not a dead end, but like I said, this will be a net gem gain. I'll have to go back through the courtyard anyway to carry on going, but we lose out on the art. Tub and tube, so it is an E. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. Fuck does that mean? Okay. Count small gates. I'll have to mull over that. Right then. So let's see what we can do about this. So this has power. And security has power. The drawing room, I don't think has power, does it? Can't see any power in there. I mean, we could try and get power above security. There's still a way through. Oh god, I'm gonna have to know though, aren't I? I don't think that's gonna. I mean, it can't be done then. Commissary will let me buy shit. Can't reroll. Got no rerolls. I'd rather not spend a gem. I'm gonna take the hallway closet. I know I lose out on an extra item, but fuck it. Unless you go up north of archives and around. True. Yeah, there is still a way there. Yep, could try and connect them up. Key in a rabbit's foot, which I forgot what does again. Oh yeah, greater chance of finding items. Okay. Cool. So back into the archives then. Can I make a suggestion? Read that. I'm not sure. I will say this though. Trying to work out what makes more sense, to try and go from archives to the boiler room, or if I go to the boiler room first and try and build out from there. Is it going to make much of a difference? I'm going to have to go that way anyway. If I do get there. We're going 30 steps. The spare plan, I think. Yeah, I think it is. Yes. And then I'll start running power. there and see what happens. Tell you what Mo was going to say. I don't know. Was that what Mo was going to say? 100%? Okay. So we're currently facing that way. How do I need to actually do the power puzzle, don't I? Unless this does anything. Don't I just turn it off? Pretty sure that did. Oh, hang on. Do I need to do this? I've forgotten how to do the power puzzle. Never actually had to do it before. Oh, here we go. So that, okay, leads power up that way. Oh, did I just mess something up? Why is that closed now? Oh. But that's fine. Okay, that's cool. The power is still running. Okay, gotcha. Oh well. I'll do the billiard room. The RNG do be like that. It do be. What do we get from here? Maybe the secret garden key again, perhaps? 9 is 9. 20 minus 10 is 10. Multiplied by 2 is 20. 13 minus 3 is 10. Multiplied by 5 is 50. Divided by 10 is 5. Ten minus 4 is 6, minus 2 is 4, and then multiplied and divided by 2 is the same thing. What did I say? 10 minus 4 minus 2 is 4. Yes. Silver key. Okay, not the worst thing. Pound as well. Okay then, so back to the archives. There's definitely no power through here, is there? No. Okay. "21 steps remaining." I'll go all the way to the left first. Lockpick, can't pick that one. I'm not going to take that for now then. I'm going to save my keys for a second. The boudoir. I certainly don't mind. Annoying that it's going left, but never mind. Keys for sale. I'll take the boudoir. Because I saw something in here earlier. On Valen's stream when he looked at this. And I also looked at this. But last time I looked at this, I didn't have the 8 dates for 8 safes clue. This is Christmas Day. So I'm going to try 1225 in this safe. I don't know if it'll work. I might be clutching at straws. 12, 25. Oh my god! First safe opened. A red letter. What is that a gem? What's the significance of the colours of the rooms? Me grinning for ear to ear right now. Solve one! Purples are bedrooms, greens are outdoor spaces, oranges are hallways, yellows are shops, reds generally have negative effects. Oh, that's interesting. That's given us a little red envelope on our inventory now. 4. Oh, here we go. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifice as she did. But for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid, and must be made to see the colour of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year, Daniel. Is it just me, or is that last page written in a slightly different handwriting than the rest of it? So this was written by my dad. At least, the last page was. And this is about my mum, Marion. Is that my mum? Marion? Congrats on the save. Thank you, Tanuska. This embarrassment. The colour of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. Interesting. I think I need to go back and reread the newspaper cuttings. What's that? Oh, is that just a stand for the gem? Okay. Interesting. So with that theory confirmed, it does make me think that there must be some date clue in the office for that safe. And also, where the fuck are the 6 other ones? Apparently there's 6 others. I think now is a good time to use the special key. I know it's not the greatest. Oh, we could do a lockpick though. Fuck it. West Wing Hall, that will do nicely. Okay, so you can draft the garage there. Okay, that answers that question. So it seems that my mom didn't necessarily die, but she... did something that the Crown did not like. Can't pick that one. This... Oh, that's really annoying. That would be a dead end. It's got to be the dining room, I think, hasn't it? It's on rank 8. I do want the wine cellar, though. It keeps on coming up, and we've not taken it yet. This is the worst looking meal they offer. We have the boiler room as well, so we get 30. Ooh. Okay. Very nice. Back up to 48. It's technically more than we started with after we did our outside ventures. I saw something about flowers earlier as well. What did I say about flowers earlier? We can pick it. I can't pick it. Okay. We've only got the silver key. I'm not going to use that because there's only one door. Oh, it's a corner room. Vault. We can actually afford it. It's going to almost wipe us out of gems, but we can afford it, and it's a new room. One time we don't have that bloody vault key. Still though, it's a new room. Money. Is that the date? Oh my god! It's the 24th of November. What day is it? 18. Day 18 equals November 24th. Wow. Just a few treasures then. Oh, we have a key. We had a key for 30 something. Unless it has to be changed manually and there's no personnel to do that. That's possible. Can't remember where we got that key. I think we just went and picked it up. There's a rook in here. Okay, so back to the dining room. Can't pick this one either. I just want to check. So if we wanted to go all the way, if we wanted to use the also, where the fuck are the security doors? I said it to hide, didn't I? If you want to go back to the shelter, that's a long way out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 steps to get out. I mean, we can't afford to. Nice to draw the garage below the West Wing Hall. There is an opening there. Oh, I thought I was blocked, but no, you're right. We could. That's very tempting. Use or above the chapel. There is an opening. Well, I mean, if we're going that far anyway, we might as well just leave. But if we can draw it here, that would be wonderful. We would also need the utility closet anyway, because we need to open the garage door. Yeah. Is there any other use for the utility closet? I could have some food. That links back round to the archives. Not that it really matters. We are heckin' loaded today because we opened the vault. Plus 10 and add morning room to today's draft pool. Have I seen a morning room yet? I don't know if I have. Well, it only costs 8 and we are rich. Okay. Back up to the dining room? Or do we... No, we have to. Yeah, we'll go up there. Would be really... Oh, but we don't have any gems now! God damn it! What do I want to do here? I think maybe if I can get through this room, I'll use the special key next time. It's a risk though, innit? Gymnasium... That's not bad. Commissary will be a dead end, so with the bunk room, it's got to be the gym then, hasn't it? A security door at long bloody last. And the shoes. Ooh. Thank you. So we can't use the key here anyway. Okay. Oh, you bitch. Come on now. What's that? I'll put the commissary in there, I guess. No, we won't! Well. I guess that forces us to go and do the what's it thing? The shelter. Do I care about either of these? Is one better than the other? Don't think so. Experiment successful gives us a key. Is there anything in this room worth having? A sausage flash! I saw it. 2 bananas! Goodness me. Just realised there's an actual hamster in there. Hello. Hello. Oh, he just has a little bit of water. Who's feeding the hamster? I mean, I guess the same person who's feeding me, because there keeps on being fresh fruit being delivered every day. Right, all the way out. Now, the annoying thing about this is we may just have to sit around for a bit, because you have to do it for at least an hour in the future. And I think an hour is like 5 minutes. I mean, should I just buy everything anyway? What else am I going to use this money for? No, we didn't draft the commissary because we didn't have any money. Oh, you can buy infinite bananas. Okay. 66 steps. The hamster bunk bed supposes the presence of a second hamster. Yes. Right, through the archives and the security. And the drawing room, courtyard, boiler room, dark room. Oh my god. Okay, so far. Yep, the only way we can possibly go. And equally... Oh, it's this way, isn't it? It is this way. Yes, dark room. I can't check something else, can I? Can you only either retrieve or check on a day? Oh, you can check an item. Oh. Okay. I'll put the broken lever back in there then. Did I dig in the foundation? No, I did not. I don't think I did anyway. More money. Not that I can spend it anywhere. Stargaze. Yes. A worthless old brick. Fantastic. This was it. This one. Okay, let's see what it actually does then. You were right. Stargaze. Oh, I need to pick the other one. Yeah, there we go. Fuck. Bitch! Okay, I should have just taken it. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. That would have been nice. Okay, well at least we know now that we can just do it. And we're not bound by always picking up Draxus each day. It's just what can add up to what would be 14 next time. Still, we learn by doing, so we learnt. Okay, how do we get out of here? It goes bedroom, den, chapel, parlour, spare room, entrance hall. That is the only way out. Draxus isn't connected in the book. Yeah, it's a thing. Oh, not this way. Chapel. Perhaps don't have to connect his dots even if he does show up. We did. I mean, we did it on the last run, but again, right at the very end of the run on purpose because I wanted to see what happened. Did he connect up when we drew him? Can't remember. Wow, that's a weird entrance hall, isn't it? 2 blocked off entrances. God, we're still more steps than we started with. 53. Oh no. Oh, what time is it? 4 o'clock. Yes. Ah, stuck on a flower bed. So, let's... Oh! $4.4? Jesus, how much experiments do I need to do? Okay, so we think it's November 24. What did I say? 4 o'clock. Must be at least 1 hour in advance. It's got to be PM, right? 6? Okay. So now we just wait for 6 o'clock. And find out if that is indeed the date. Find out if that is indeed the date, and also if it's AM or PM. I'm pretty sure it's PM. But then, how long has this run been going on for? Luckily, the ads are about to begin, so we can spend 3 minutes on that. You know what? We might just stay on there and play some words until 6 o'clock. Sound like a plan? See you in 3 minutes, or maybe longer. Hi! It's currently 10 to 6 in game, so I thought we'd come back and count down the last few moments of the hour. Could probably fit another one in there. Never mind. 10 to 6. So this, first of all, we're going to discover whether or not we got it the right AM or PM. It must be PM, surely. We've not been playing an entire 24 hours of it, have we? I don't think. And if the date is correct, we won't learn both of those. We'll learn that one of those is wrong if the safe doesn't open. 5 minutes. Are we excited? Any moment now. I don't know if there's going to be any kind of indicator on screen that it is open, or if it just expects you to remember. Because it said it was open for 4 hours at the time specified. It is now the time specified. Let's see if the safe opened. Jumping down the stairs. It did! Ooh. Envelope number 7. Do I need to be paying attention to which ones I've opened? Envelopes 4 and 7. And according to Mr. Mysterio, we're only going to open 7 of these. There's 8 of them, but we're only going to open 7 of them. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavourably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harboured for these years, suspicions aimed entirely at yourself. And while I never have had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumours of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost of my aggressively aloof behaviour has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologise for my actions, though. I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the ruby crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced gives me renewed optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. Is that just a coincidence that this is the second one we've opened and the letter says 2 of the crown's 8 rubies? Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Okay. Okay, so if this is to be believed, we smuggled. Well, he smuggled my mother across the border. So much chaos tonight. Which seems as though it was consensual. Like, we didn't kidnap her and send her away. She wanted to go. Oh, so this letter was probably to her. The three of you are down here. The red guard is due tomorrow. And we had a ruby in the safe, yeah. And the other one as well. We've agreed to your plan to disable remote access. Just not willing to remove shelter from the draft pool. All three of you are down there. The three of you. So who would Marion have been with if this was to her and she was being kept down here while we're doing two serious thoughts for chaos. In that distant land we all dream of. So this is the bad place. Yeah, okay. Two of the crown's 8 rubies. So was she part of the Blackwater insurgency? To steal the crown? She was an author. We've got all the steps. Shall we go back and read the documents in the archives? There was something on this. I think you're just seeing the little pedestal that the ruby was on. Because I thought the same thing in the other safe as well, but I think it's just a little. Oh, keys. No, I thought the same thing, but that's just like a little pedestal for the ruby that we found, which just counts as a regular gem in our currency. It's not like a special item or anything. Got 2 of the red letters. Where are the other safes? We haven't drawn the office today, have we? No. Only one way. There's an open door here. Just for lols. Oh, we can't get the showroom. What an absolute waste of a drawer. The lavatory. Sure. Have a shit. Is this a red room just because you can't... There's nothing to do in here? You get nothing for drawing this room. It's just an absolute literal dead end. Where are we now? The den, into the bedroom, into the foundation. No idea how that works yet. Observatory, yes. Nope. Don't go up the stairs. Don't go up the stairs in the thing anymore. And then the boiler room, yes. Courtyard. Yes, the archives. Marion Marigold. Swimbird. Yes. Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Red Prince is based on the son and his inflexible love of the colour red. A statement that's been held with much scepticism by the pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Caleb Manning. And its publisher Philip White naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing. Although no group has come forth to take responsibility, it's widely believed the authority to be the work of the insurgent group, the Children of the Black Water. So was Mum part of this? Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumours in a statement released on Friday. So maybe they knew or had some awareness, perhaps. "3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy." Marigold's parts with Ruffington Press citing political reasons. After the arrest of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning. Caleb Manning and Philip White. 2 of 3 dozen names. Okay. I wonder if those 2 were the other 2 in the bunker. With my mum. Third prominent registered citizen for the publisher. Suspicious bag under waved down by a local. Do we know the name of the main character's father? As in me? As in my father? Yes, but I can't think what it is right now. It's whoever wrote that letter that we just read. I think. Was that written by... I think that was written by Dad, wasn't it? We've read something written by Dad. Mary Matthew Jones, author and illustrator whose fanciful stories were written on the pen name Mary Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Trinsdale is where the bombing was. So that was when she disappeared. Okay. Interesting lore dump. However, I think we are done for the day. We can't do out else, and we've got 39 steps left. Fuck. Oh well, let's look out the window. And surveil our grounds. Not our grounds yet. Just need to find this 46th room. Maybe that's where Mum is. Maybe Mum's been kept in the 46th room. Okay, I guess we'll call it a day there, unless anyone wants to stop me for whatever reason. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Had the same thought, a bit more morbid. Do you think she's dead in there? I said that when we first heard she was missing. The Red Bed and Breakfast. 5 red rooms, 5 bedrooms, and bacon and eggs. Good. I don't think we've got time for another day. We've had a couple of long days today. I think this is kind of par for the course now. The days are getting longer because we're getting better at the game, I guess, and unlocking more stuff. So we'll save and quit there. And call it a night, and then more of this on Sunday. No stream on Saturday because I'm having a party. Do you want to finish the game? The words game? Do we have one on the go, even? I know we just finished one. Where's my mouse gone? There it is. Need to get rid of this one, because this is not the game we're playing. This is the game we're playing. This is the game we're playing. Level 6. Beal Cap. Want to finish the game, the Blueprints game? I think we're a fair way away from finishing it. And from what I understand, even when we do finish it, we haven't finished it. Another gift sub? Purple Traitor, you are being very generous today. Elandria. That's probably how you pronounce it, isn't it? I've been calling you Ellen for days. Elandria, enjoy a gift sub. You now get access to the emotes. You get ad-free viewing, so you get to play the games during the break without having to look at them through a tiny little window. And you also get to use the SFX command. The singular Purple Traitor. Woman. Answer to either. I mean, Tanuska answers just a T. T! Let's call everyone by the first name of their name. Yeah. That's you, that is. So yeah, enjoy that. Given that I'm not on screen anymore, I'll save that party popper for tomorrow's stream. There'll be stream tomorrow lunchtime. 1 PM UK, we play our Fall Guys game on a Thursday. So if you want to come and hang out there, play with us, or just watch and enjoy an hour of content over a lunch break, or a break of any time of day, depending on where in the world you are. I don't think I do know where in the world you are, Ellen. Have we discussed where you live? Tell me where you live, Ellen. Trying not to be the creepiest man on the internet. Nemo Howl. What could that word be? One of the letters is fake. Have we worked out what it is yet? This is not going well, is it? We've got male and nail. You're also a UKer, I see. Well, yeah, so then the Fall Guys stream will be on your lunch break if you want to come and hang out with us then. Play if you wish, but no pressure to. Oil man! It feels like not a word. Still need 11 points to clear the level. Well done. Good for one. Here's level 8. Hey Trig! I scored a hey Trig! Again, there is a fake. I think I spotted the 6. If I can reach over to my laptop in time to type it in. There it is, fake eye. The eye is fake. Five words to get. Can we find them? 4 words to get. Can we find them? Between gear and hair must be... There can't be many options between there, can there? So close! Good for 3 though. Good effort. Level 11. Fail tube. Good spot, Amy. Fake J. Although I think we probably worked that one out, didn't we? It's an unusual letter. Five to get. 4 to get. Three to get. It's good for another 2 though. I thought I was going to give you 3 there. Game's been stingy. Level 13. Eombert. A hidden and a fake. It's a B. It's a B, and the M is fake. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, one snuck in there at the end there. We've had 2 levels. Here comes 15. Brookiadna. Abracadabra. Does look like the N is fake, I agree. If Bard is good, but Band ain't. Oh, well done, Ellen. Backyard. Is it enough, though? Oh, no. Still 15 ain't shabby. And 15 of 2 games tonight, by the way. We went through a whole 2. Amy and Ellen tied at the top with 1-3-4. I think Ellen also won the first one, so double congratulations. We are done for the day. Thank you very much for hanging out. It's been a delight. I'm really enjoying the game. Go to sleep, Pippin. Next stream for me then will be on Thursday, which is tomorrow, 1 PM UK. We're going to play some Fall Guys. Blueprints resumes on Sunday at 6 PM UK. That is the plan. So I'll see you there for that. Pippin's going to bed. I might eat some food. That's an idea, isn't it? Should we go and see Twiggy? She's playing Pentiment. Oops. I'll see you over there, and I'll see you tomorrow for Fall Guys, Sunday for Blueprints. Love y'all. Bye!